Hey there. How y'all doing today? Welcome back. I've been working on the last trophy for a while. Figure I'd include y'all in. Um, it's the trophy. Where is it here? I missed it. Lucrative labor. Own a bank account with 10 million in-game money. Now, I had started this long before I started the YouTube videos, but I can show you how I did it, how I progressed, and you can clearly see from the data um, how I got there. Plus me crossing over the 10 million mark for the first time. So let's hop back in here to career. Let me find out where I am here. Felsburn. This was the first account when I started to get the Cows Trophy. As you can see, 395 hours of my life. And honestly, it's been a blast. I'm not a farmer. Um, I don't play how a farmer would. I've played this with no mods. Not that I don't like mods, but when I started playing this, um, I didn't even have mods downloaded. I assumed you had to pay for them, so I never even went into the mod hub. Um, on Nevada, I've played with a lot of mods. Um, I have a video of a cotton harvest off of Nevada. Um, when I started making those fields, I didn't think it was going to take ridiculously long to actually farm the cotton off those fields. But if you go ahead over there and watch it, it's 6 case cotton harvesters running on that. It's pretty ridiculous. So let's get into Felsburn here, if that's how you say it. I'm not even sure where Felsburn is, but this is my favorite map. I love the castle up top. Alright, let's see what we can do about the volume here. Alright, we got the radio off so we don't piss in anyone's Cheerios about the copyright. Environmental volume's at 100%, so let's take that down. So, let's see. Now, just to give y'all a little picture, up there at the top right, now somebody said I could zoom in on this. I guess not. But it appears I've used 18,831,000. Is that 18 million? 1.8 million fertilizer. 1.8 million liters of fertilizer. So it's been pretty serious. 20,000 liters of fuel, 216,000 liters of seeds. I also have done a bit of logging. I also got the trophy for the, I believe it was 100 hectares um, cultivated, I think it was, on this map. Um, you do not, uh, your contracts, your cultivating contracts, do not count towards that um, trophy. So you have to do them on your own land. All right, let's. I don't believe. Yeah, I don't even have a farmhouse on here to skip today. So let's fast forward today so you can see what I've gotten myself into here. This is my first cow farm. She's full. I have been transporting. I usually have a truck here to bring the manure down to the biogas. Got a couple of hay barns, a couple of silage pits. I have some cotton sitting, waiting to bring it down when the price is right. Should have probably built a barn to put that in. That would have been smart. Got some pigs going. And I have an additional cow pen. Getting enough TMR to feed all those cows has been a challenge. Hopefully daytime comes here soon. This is the first farm you start out with on, I believe it's New Farmer. I started off on the middle one, so I had to purchase this. That's why I don't have the farmhouse. But I've cleared all these trees. I've cleared all this mess. All of my fields are cotton, except for my 2 grass fields, which are used for either silage for the cows to eat or silage for the biogas. Up here, as it's getting a little more light out, there we go. I have my Scorpion King. It's been fun to use. Give you a little demonstration on how I've been doing this. Been a while since I've been on this map. Make sure my cut length is right. Oh, gotta come up a little bit. Even with the Scorpion King, if you're down too low on some of the trees, she'll say it's too thick. She's not cutting. Oh, there we go. So generally, she'll fall out to the side there. Get her out far enough. Pick her up a bit. You probably noticed I didn't have a trailer over here. There's a good reason for that. That's a little too close. And that's why I don't have a trailer. That's why I chose that piece of land. Make some pretty decent money here. Try not to hit the signs. Joe Bob has been writing letters to the town council about me knocking out signs every day. Now, if you cut the trees from the other direction, they'll fall into the other trees. And the branches will get all stuck in the other ones, and it'll be, it's a mess. Now, occasionally you cut it like this, she does like to fall in the wrong direction. But for the most part, I've had pretty good luck with it. Like I said, not a logger, not a farmer, but I like having fun with the game. I assume... Oh, I left it on fast forward. That was pretty stupid. I don't think that's particularly bad. That was 3 trees, so about 10 grand a tree. And as you can see, I own a few. That was not... Oh, there goes another sign. Planting these trees and waiting for them to grow up was not a fun adventure, but it's paid off well. Now I assume, since she's been in fast forward, that we should have cotton ready to go. So let's get her started down here. Everything looks good. I wish I had mods on this map. I love the cotton trailer, the auto cotton trailer. It's really nice. I was going to start buying every plot or every field, however you want to go about saying it. But some of them are just too small, and after I hit the 10 million mark, I probably will buy the castle. Looks like there's a little plot of land up there to do something on. Although I'm not sure what I'd plant up there. Maybe a couple trees. I don't know. Oh, that one almost didn't make it. So tell me down in the comments, how'd you get to your 10 million? I'm sure you got there faster than me. I made a lot of mistakes, and like I said, this was my original farm to get the cow trophy. So I probably could have got there a lot sooner. I definitely would have got there a lot sooner if I stayed away from the liquid fertilizer. That's just a ripoff. Besides the fact that the machinery that I got sucked into, where is she? Yep, I bought the Rubicon. I'd been $500,000 closer if I would have just stayed to a regular fertilizer spreader. Number one, I think I already said this, but who cares? The dry fertilizer is a lot more economical, and it's probably not as fast, but when you're doing the contracts, you know, you can come up here and do some logging, Oh, maybe a little close there. That's a lot better. Yeah, that's not going to be good. Let's swing her around this way. And I'm sure there's going to be comments down below about this ain't right. And all I got to say is, you do your farm, I'll do mine. I'm actually going to probably start a Let's Play after this, either on getting to 10 million with mods, or firing up my other PlayStation and doing a Let's Play with all the trophies, because I didn't get any trophies on that account yet. Luckily, I downloaded Farming Sim when it was free last month on that account. Some of you probably watched my videos on egg delivery problems. The first one had mods, and Giant blamed mods on the problem. So I'm on the other PlayStation. I have no mods downloaded, which they claim, even if they're not being used, can cause problems in your game. So I made the second video with no mods, and I sent it in to Giant, and a week later I still hadn't had a response. And Giant is, in my personal opinion, quick to respond to customer service. And so I emailed them this morning, and I said, hey, did y'all get a chance to watch the video? I mean, I've seen a couple views on it. I don't really have a large following. I do this for fun. Money would be fun, but, just trying to make a video on how a dumb mechanic goes farming. One that can't use a Scorpion King that's been using it for 200 hours. Anyway, 20 minutes later I get an email back, and he says, well, the way you're doing it is the only current method we have, and it probably won't get fixed until the next version of Farming Simulator. But if you could find a sell point with a trigger, it would probably sell a lot better. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. The only sell points that I know of, and I could be wrong, like I said, I've only been playing this for about a minute. The only sell points with a trigger are sitting 150 feet away from me right here, where you sell the wood. So I replied back that if the mods are causing problems in the game, why are y'all allowing it? And furthermore, it's not even the mods causing the problems. It's bad coding. And it's a bit frustrating to be sitting here playing a game. Oh, that's going to be great. I don't think they're going to sell. Let's find out. It's frustrating to be sitting here playing a game that I bought with bugs, and bugs that they have no intentions of fixing. It's frustrating and quite infuriating to spend money on something like that. And I also noted I was just about to buy the season pass because I'd like to play with the Kloss equipment, or class, or Kloss, or really, who gives a flying rat's behind? We're not in school. I don't care how it's pronounced. But I want to play with that pack. And I also want to play with the Alpine pack that's due out, I believe the website said November or December 2020, which makes no sense to me. Why release a pack that is going to be released right before the PS5 drops? Is that just one last stab at some... Uh-oh. That's probably not going to be good. Woo! Alright, let's see if we can drag that out of there. That's very doubtful. So, I think I said this on another video. No, I commented this on... Oh, I forget what that young lady's name is, but she does a lot of Fallout 4 76 videos. Innovative Survival or Anakin Survival, or I'm not sure. Who cares? But she's always finding glitches and finding ways to kill people and crying about the duping. And I'd just like to let it, my opinion be known over and over and over again. And I'll probably say it in another 30 videos. All these problems in video games are our fault. It's the consumer's fault. And I'll tell you why. Because we pre-order a game, which now gives the developers like a deadline. Like they feel they have to have the game out and working, or out and functioning, or functioning to a point where it's somewhat playable, exploits or not. Because the consumer wants to play the next game. They want to see the better graphics. They want to see the next best thing. But in all reality, Fallout 4 still isn't finished. But look at all these people that bought Fallout 76. I mean, let's think about this realistically, folks. Don't bitch about something you know ain't gonna be right. If the last game in the franchise wasn't right, full of glitches, did you really think this new one was gonna be? You know, am I the only one to think that that's just crazy talk? I was just making sure that nothing needed to be repaired. I guess that should be. Try not to accidentally sell anything in here again. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I guess you just got a broad overview of my equipment. Kind of not very happy with myself buying the small bunker. Realistically, it's just for the cows. I've been using the bunkers at the biogas for the large amounts of silage, and that's where most of the, where are they? Excuse me. That's where most of this mess is. All these pieces that just dump the silage into the biogas for me. I was using the digestate on the this is wrong. I was using the digestate on the field that I feed my cows from. So, kind of gross, I guess. But it amused me, so I kept doing it. See if I can not drive on their field. So do y'all think the tracks on these loggers help any? I do know they should go faster. If you decide to grab this field number 3, I would highly suggest renting a trailer to bring your Scorpion King up here. I leased it. I used my semi, but I leased a trailer to bring this thing up here, because I couldn't imagine how slow it would be going up the mountain. Would have probably been quite ridiculous. I should probably check on the cotton harvester. As you can see, I combined these two fields, which quite honestly, and trimmed them. I had a lot of problems with the transition here. I wanted to make things easier, but I've had a lot of trouble with the harvester stopping right here. I've combined these fields, which if I start it, whatever I'm doing up in this corner, it will make it all the way through. The AI will make it all the way through to here. But if I start it here, it'll stop here. Um, I did a test world where I combined all these, but the power line in the middle here always messes it up. Um, Probably not this episode, but the next episode, I'm probably going to go after these two plots here. I want to combine them and just trim them a little bit, or delete the fields and put a couple more cow farms in. The amount of milk from the two cow farms has been pretty lucrative. Oh man, I'm full on the pigs. I better get that taken care of right now. Let's see. Where did I put my truck? What truck is this? That ain't it. That's not it. That's my horse trailer. My daughter, every once in a while, was hopping on and playing, and I had this cow farm here used to be a horse paddock, and she used to like to drive the horses around. All right, where did I put? All right, there's the Silver Star, so that should probably be it. And did I get in the right truck? How did that happen? Let's walk over to this side. This should be the one. By the way, delivering pigs in the dark is no fun. But if you got pigs or cows at max capacity, you're losing money. And I miss the North Modding Company mods a lot. I love those trucks. I mean, I guess there's nothing really special about them. They just look, to me, they look cool. I think it's fun, all the different attachments. Their newer mod, I'm not so sure about. But the trucks are outstanding, the semis. Now sometimes I try to get this in here so that backing out isn't too difficult. Or not. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright. I mean, it's not a lot of money, but in the grand scheme of things, you know, it's like my daughter said, "How come you don't have any pigs?" So I decided to buy some pigs, and not that I really wanted the pigs, but you know, it's fun. And at the end of the day, you really need to cash in on your investment, is what I'm trying to say. Um, it's like the windmills or the beehives. Uh, it takes a long time to recuperate what you've put out, and start to make money. What does it look like on the wrong button? What was it looking like on the cows? So it looks like I can sell 6 cows from this one and 5 from the next one, so I don't get jammed up on that. I've been thinking about buying another cotton harvester, but like I said, I've been just trying to get to the 10 million, and I keep spending money. Probably instead of cutting trees, I should have looked into the price of cotton right now and seeing if I could have delivered some of that cotton. That's not the only cotton I've sitting. I've got a bunch sitting over in the field behind where I picked up this truck. I think I've been trying to deliver the cotton when it's at 4,000. Yeah, I'm driving on somebody's land, but you know, at 12:20 in the morning, they ain't awake. And there again, it's not a lot of money, but I paid for this silver line a long time ago. So, matter of fact, might actually be leasing this, and I think I did that on accident, and I never switched it over. Let's find out. Let's check my stupidity level. Yeah, there's my stupidity level right there. What am I paying for that thing? It's in animals, right? Or animal transport. What's it under? So, 800 per day, and I'm barely using it an hour per day, so it's $80,000. So to me, it's not even it's not even worth purchasing because I'm well paying for that every day. Even if I'm paying for the full hour, um, which, as you just saw, that was pretty quick. Although I do have 35 hours on the semi, but I use it for other things like delivering milk and grabbing water. I had been grabbing water from the lake for a while until I finished getting all these trees out of this area. And of course, you can't remove that tree stand, or my deer stand. It's my deer stand. And I put the water tower in right there. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing parked. Oh, that looks shady. Oh man, I might have cotton in the way here. I'm just going to park it right here for now. I think this is about where I had it parked. Yeah, this is where I had it parked. Because some idiot left the lights on in that truck. It's always a pain when you have stuff this close together. How are we looking on water for the animals? Alright, so everything's looking pretty decent. Alright. What's the cotton looking like? 3,200 and it's going down. So apparently there's no demand for that right now. And I don't think I have any crops of any other type. For the first couple hundred hours of this world, I did nothing but soybean. And I think I did almost, trying to think. I delivered 800,000 soybean one day. Used the train, and it was the first time I actually got hit by a train over here, because there's no drop bars right here, so the train gave me a whack. Alright, let's see how this dude's doing. Is he halfway done the field? I don't know. Kind of thinking as far as we are, and as much corn as we corn, as much cotton as we have to harvest, we might need to get a second harvester here. It's probably a good idea. 13 and 14 are getting pretty old. He probably needs a repair by now. Nope. Everything else is going pretty good. So the vehicle that I accidentally sold was my first tractor I bought, and it was the 6R. And I was picking up some fertilizer at the shop, and I drove it over to repair it, and hit sell. I was madder than a hornet's nest hit by a baseball bat. I had, I think, 250 hours on it. Yeah. You can probably tell I'm still upset about that one. You know what? Let's just do it. I mean, what? It's going to set me back another day. But at least I'll be able to get this cotton off the field faster. Man, that hurts. Let's go pick her up. And yeah, probably not doing it realistically. So what do you think? You think these cotton harvesters break any records on the speed? I should be trailering them around. Huh, I didn't realize that 22 was cotton right now. I really don't need to do any contracts, but huh, there's no contracts on it. So down in the comments, tell me what's your favorite crop. What's your money maker? For some reason on this field here, Willie Bob always misses this little end up here, so I have just come up here and take it off real quick because I don't know, it always chaps my ass when this dude leaves a little bit of cotton behind. And in the grand scheme of things, it's not much. So I still haven't decided going forward if I'm going to do the Let's Play for all the trophies on the other PlayStation, or actually do a mod version of getting to 10 million. I mean, more than likely, it's going to be a lot more fun with the mods. There's just so much more to work with. Oh, good. It's kind of scary. Thought I sold my Scorpion King. Yeah. If you see you're falling in the wrong direction, start rolling as soon as you can. I don't really like it on my right side. I think I'm stuck in a tree over there. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. Oh, careful. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's do it again. I cannot believe that I haven't dropped that tree yet. Come on. Come on, girl. I wish it was daylight. That would have been the thumbnail right there. I hope I had my seatbelt on in that cab. That looked a little dangerous. Probably if I was harvesting this wood realistically, that wouldn't have happened, but sure was amusing.